It's a 2005 Peterbilt 379 as a 550 cat, 18-speed transmission, 390 rear ends. Didn't exactly start out to be a show truck. The truck was painted to be used as a normal truck in our fleet. We kept working on it, and as time went on, more and more stuff got added, so we kind of built around that. Actually, Four States built us a rear window cover for the truck, and it actually kind of became the theme for the truck. I worked with one of their guys to get the shape of the rear window piece, and then we carried that throughout the truck. And the overlay rivet design on the fenders, the firewall cover, rear window cover, deck cover, fenders, T-bars, all came together off of that design. That bumper came with the arch and point design. That's a 24-inch bumper, 18 in the center. The back of the bumper is built in just like the front. And there's 47 lights on the front, 47 lights on the back, all spaced 2-inch spacing, amber on the front, blue on the rear. All the flip for the flip mechanism is enclosed in the bumper. We're somewhere between 550 and 600, depending on how you want to count them. We used a lot of the 3/4-inch bullet lights on the truck. The only other lights on the truck are 4-inch rounds for your dual function lights. But all 2-inch lighting on this truck is on a 2-inch spacing. Definitely the money sucking into the air-to-air on the truck has been the most popular thing. All the fan blades have dollar bills on them. Spells out blowing money on the fan. And then a lot of the parts, we had a lot of chroming done on the engine, and that's been very popular. Firewall covers is got an insert with Davis Brothers in it that's backlit. That's been pretty popular. We laid tile because we'd seen a lot of wood, we'd seen a lot of the painted aluminum floors, and we wanted to do something a little bit different. We were staring at it one night and we thought, black shiny tile would look really good in here with silver glitter grout. Matches the striping on the truck. We had to find a grout and an underlaying that was flexible, and we was able to obtain that. And so the grout is like a kind of a silicon-based grout that'll flex. So it was quite a process. We had to lay the tile in 3 full times to get that floor in there like that and to get it where it was flexible enough. Everything in the truck is spaced off the floor about as close as we could get it, 1/16 of an inch or so raised off the floor. Nothing's tightened against the tile. It's actually tightened down against the aluminum subfloor, so it won't crack the tile. We got a bench seat in the truck. Well, it's different for one thing. Secondly, we put the stereo system in the truck and was having trouble coming up with enough cubic feet of a sub box space. And so we came up with the idea to build the sub box as the seat base and go with the bench seat in the truck. Yeah, it's a lot like a pickup truck or a small straight truck when you drive it now. We was trying to add a large stereo system. We're running 18 speakers in the cab of the truck. We're running 2 10-inch W7 JL audios, an 8 JL 6.5s, 2 JL8s, 2 JL4s, and 2 JL tweeters in the cab of the truck. There's 16 speakers on the deck plate, 4 8s, 4 6s, 4 4s, and 4 tweeters, and 2 11-inch TV monitors. There's 4 13.5 JL audio W7s in the trailer, and we're running 9 amplifiers. We're running about 8,500 watts program and peaking probably 14, 15,000 peak. We were, of course, running out of space in the small Peterbilt day cab, so we wanted to bring the stereo outside the truck for shows and things. Just thought it would be a neat idea. Got to thinking about that. Thought it might be kind of neat to where if it shot up out of the deck plate, it would be kind of a wow factor thing. We have like seals on it, like you would use on a camper shell top, to try to keep the water out. But the speakers are made out of material that will withstand water, and the inside, where all the wiring is sealed up. And then the bottom of the box got several drain holes in it to make sure that any water that would get in there can get back out of the box. That's a 2012 Wilson hopper bottom trailer that we've done a lot of customizing to. The trailer's been completely sanded and buffed front to rear several times, in fact, to get the shine that's on it. And then we lined the front of the trailer with the sub boxes and added 16 glass mat batteries AMG deep cycle batteries in the front of that trailer, up behind the sub boxes, and the response to that has been incredible. We got 4 JL Audio W7 13.5s under the trailer. We're running 1200 watt JL Audio on each sub. They're mounted into the back of the sub box, and then we got a signal booster up in there to boost the signal from the stereo since we're running such a long distance. But we have all the RCA and remote plug-ins in the back of our truck, so we can run the truck down the road with that system all running on. And a guy came by today and pretty much summed it up. He said, it's clear and it sounds great, and I can't figure it out, it's everywhere. I started driving a semi when I was 18 years old. As soon as I got old enough to get a CDL license, I started driving a truck and drove for local trucking companies. We farmed, mainly grain farmed, and I drove truck in the summertime and the wintertime for local guys in the area to help them out in the off season of farming. Until '02, I'd been saving my money since I was a young kid and bought a brand new Peterbilt. That was my first truck, and trucked as hard as I could to keep up with that. And then I started building a company from there, and trucked with my father, and he passed away in 2003. And then my brother came on board with me. We started Davis Brothers, and then we built it from there. And we currently run about 30 trucks now. Well, we're out of Owensville, Indiana. We do a lot of specialty hauling. A lot of agriculture products. We have end dumps, tanks, reefer, low boys, step decks, and a lot of hopper bottoms. And we haul a lot of grain and fertilizer, agriculture products, and hazardous material as far as paint and coal mine explosives and that type of things.